Hi guys, this is James from Squid Gaming, and I'm bringing you the Minecraft Beta 1.7 update. So yeah, basically a few hours ago, 1.7 update. Really not a massive update, no huge game mechanic changes like was originally promised, but that's coming in 1.8, so don't worry too hard, it's coming eventually. But basically, just quickly, and I'll go over them in a sec, it was Pistons were added, TNT was changed a little bit, it added a new item or new tool called Shears, and stackable fences have been added. So first things first, let's make some pistons. This is basically all the stuff you're going to need for pistons. Wood, cobblestone, iron, bars, redstone, and something to activate the redstone. Doesn't have to be a torch, you know, a button, whatever. I'm just using redstone. So go to your crafting bench, chuck an iron bar in the middle, cobblestone down the sides with 3 wood on the top, and a redstone dust in the middle, and you have yourself a piston. I'm just going to quickly make 2 and show you the special type of piston that was added. So I now have 2 pistons. I'll just grab some slime balls, which now finally have a use, and ta-da, you have a sticky piston, which, when I said it like that, sounds really dirty. But anyway, you now have a piston and a sticky piston. Now these act in the same way as like stairs when you place them. So they will face the direction, you know, they'll face towards you from wherever, whatever way you're facing. So just take that into account. If you want to make one pointing straight up, the only way I could find it was jumping and then placing it directly below you, which is a bit annoying. And quickly, these leaves are in the way, so I'll show you quickly the first use of the shears. You make them by putting in that formation, 1 iron in the middle, 1 iron in the bottom left, and you have some shears. And these instantly destroy leaf blocks and give you leaf blocks when you destroy them. So you can make, you know, your own hedges and stuff. Although when you do place them, as you can see, they still decay, which is a bit annoying. I'm not sure how you would fix that. Maybe put a log next to it or something. So yeah, oops. I have to do these individually. So this is your piston. The torch there, it goes out, take out, and it goes back in. Oops, I powered the same one twice. Oh, I think I placed them too close together. Okay, so don't do what I just did when you're making them. Just a tip. And same thing happens with the sticky piston, goes out, and when you do that, it comes back in. However, we'll now do it with some blocks in front. Normal piston pushes it out. Sticky piston pushes it out. Take power off, pulls back in, leaves the block there, and sticky piston pulls back in but takes the block with it because it's sticky. So that's how pistons work, but also obviously those blocks don't have physics, so let's just go grab some sand. Now sand does have physics, as you should know. Get out of here. Come on. Let me kill you. Harvest your delicious bacon. Bacon. Pork chops. I'm not using my texture pack because it's outdated. Okay, so pushes it out and physics kicks in and it drops. And same with the sticky one. So the sticky one does not hold onto the block when you push it out with the sticky piston. So make sure you remember that you can't hold a physics block in the air with a sticky piston. It's not that sticky. And that wouldn't really make sense that it was holding sand like that anyway. So yep, that's pistons. Next up is TNT. I'll keep the shears on me, and I'll keep the redstone for the TNT. So TNT has been changed a bit. Previously you could just plunk it down, hit it, and it would explode eventually in a sec. Now it no longer does, as you just saw. Now you have to either detonate it with redstone, or you have to light it on fire or get fire to touch it. So that's now the only way that you can use TNT. You can no longer just hit it, which I get why they did that, because people often can accidentally set off like a large scale explosion when they don't want to. But also I like when someone's doing that and it's just a friend or something, not on a multiplayer server, don't do that, but running up and just hitting it and running off. That's funny. I do that all the time. Not on like anything important, but it's funny when you do it. I'm not mean. Trust me, I'm not. Don't judge me. So yeah, you can now, and you can basically just, since you destroy it instantly with your hands, it's actually quite a good building tool, like scaffolding tool, because it's just, you know, you can pillar with it, look around, and you're back on the floor. So that's quite a useful thing. If you have mass loads of TNT, you can scaffold with it, as long as you're not playing with redstone nearby or fire. So I already showed you a bit of the shears. It destroys leaf blocks and gives you leaf blocks, which is nice. But there is also, and I think it still drops, I'm not sure, I don't actually, yeah, when you destroy it with shears, it will not drop saplings. But if you place the leaf blocks back down and then they decay, they can drop saplings. Here we go, that's what I'm looking for. Why'd you have to be so far away? So these, as you can see, are sheep. When you right click on the sheep with the shears, it harvests wool without hurting sheep. But now if you hit sheep normally, they don't drop wool. So you have to harvest them. Which means when you start spawning the world, you can't just instantly get some wool if there's sheep around. Although, if you kill them, they will still drop wool. I'm not sure how much wool they are allowed to drop when they die. So far I've only ever had one wool off killing a sheep. I've only done it twice, but still. So post in the comments if you've ever killed a sheep and it's dropped 2 or 3 wool. But my suspicion is that it probably only drops 1. But who knows, I'm pretty stupid. So that is the shears. Kinda useful. A bit annoying because it's going to be a lot harder to harvest wool now. But being able to get leaf blocks is quite nice. I'm not sure how to make them stay and not decay, but I'm sure it's possible. Put a log under or whatever. I think I said that before. So the final thing now is fences have been changed. So before, if you wanted a fence, this is the scaffolding use of the TNT. Wanted to build like a pole out of fence, you had to do that. Which, if you're building a lot of poles, is very time consuming. Now, oops, you can just do that. You can just build. You can just keep building, just like any other block. And yeah, so it just makes it much easier to make constructions out of them. And it actually looks quite nice. Like, I can see a lot of decorations coming out of the a lot easier. You know, people can actually be bothered building out of fences now. You know, I've made like a little cage or a clothes rack or something, and it's night time and I'm about to get killed horribly. Defend myself with TNT. So yeah, that's basically it. Stackable fences, sticky and normal pistons. And just quickly on that note, if you haven't seen already on the Minecraft forums, Digital Diamonds, a few scrolls down, it's videos. There's an animated pixel art. It like automatically builds itself, and it's pixel art, and that really shows off how useful these pistons are going to be. It's insane how awesome they look. So yeah, that's pistons. You have TNT changes a little bit, I guess you could say nerfed, because they're a bit harder to set off now, but still explode the same explode, fun times. And shears. So yeah, that's a 1.7 update. Hope you enjoyed it, and hanging out for the 1.8 update. It's going to be awesome, hopefully. Hopefully doesn't sort of make Minecraft so objective based that it's not actually fun anymore. Hopefully you can turn all the features off. But yeah, this has been James from Squid Gaming. This is Minecraft 1.7, and see you next time.